Hi ones! I hope you have had a lovely July and start to August. I hope you weren't too lost while I was away for the last couple of weeks. This is your life path or destiny number reading for August 12th to August 26th. So it is a 2-week time period. And if you are new to the channel, I will explain that your life path number is basically the number that if you add up your your birth date numbers, like your birthday, the year, and the month numerals, you add those up and then you reduce them to a single digit unless you get 11 or 22. That's your life path number, and it tells you a lot about your personality and a lot about, your kind of destiny in life. Of course, there are so many different numbers that are involved in our destiny and in our personalities. There is our name number, there's our birth chart, there's a whole lot of things that can tell you a lot about yourself based on numbers alone. This is just one aspect, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then you may need to look at more numbers in your life chart or in your birth chart and see which numbers are the most frequent, which numbers are the most influential, and then go to the reading for that number, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give you a little bit of information about the life path number 1, and then we will begin your reading. Those with a life path number of 1 tend to be highly ambitious. Ones are on a mission to achieve their dreams, and they must learn the importance of independence and self-belief. Ones are driven to pursue lofty goals, the likes of which others think impossible. The number 1 is a symbol of divine expression. It's the key to communication skills and verbal expression. 1 represents the start of something new, and 1 is a reminder to make sure that you are in alignment with your higher purpose. Ones are often type A. They can be workaholics who can get stuck focusing on outcomes, leading them to miss out on the smaller, important details. Ones have great potential to do amazing things, but they have to remember that they're still just part of the bigger picture. Teamwork can provide ones with the necessary support, but it could be a challenge for them. Ones may feel that their way is the one best way, which isn't the most desirable trait. Even so, ones are often quite clever, and they can see things in unique and innovative ways. So that's just a little bit of information about the 1 life path. We are going to start with your overall message using this die, this D10, and let's see. What is the overall energy for those with a life path number of 1 for this 2-week period of August 12th to August 26th? What is the overall guiding message or guiding energy for those with a life path number of 1 for this 2-week period of August 12th to August 26th? Please and thank you. You have a 2. So I see 2 here. This one may represent loneliness. Your passion and drive may push others away, but that distance allows you to focus on your needs and your desires. So you might be spending some time on your own for this 2-week period, or just kind of withdrawing and pulling yourself away. Let's see what your direct message is using the Sacred Rebel Tarot or Oracle. From the Sacred Rebel Oracle, and from their higher self to mine, mine to theirs, and through these cards, what is the message for those ones who are here to receive it? What is the message for those ones who are here to receive it, who are connected to this message, who are connected to this reading, for this 2-week period, Monday, August 12th to Monday, August 26th, 2019? What is the direct message for those with a life path number of 1, with a destiny number of 1? Please and thank you. You have going beyond normal. And then we have this 1-4, which comes out to a 5. So yeah, I do think you might be taking some time on your own, and it's possible that whatever you're doing, you're going to have a new bright idea about something, and whatever that is, it's possible that you're doing it on your own because people don't yet realize how special it is, how important it is, how thoughtful or creative it is. You know, like you're having some very unique ideas about either changing something, improving something, just a new creative plan that you're wanting to put into place. And people don't, it's not normal to people. It's something that is just really hard for the average Joe to grasp, to see that it has value, but you recognize the value in it. So you might just need to be going alone and doing your own thing, to bring this idea to fruition, because you're very, very inspired to do something different, to do something outside of the box, to do something that not everybody is going to mesh with, you know. So let's see what your soul message is, what your soul or your spirit is trying to tell you here, using the vice versa tarot. For those ones who are here to receive this message, what is their soul trying to say? What is their soul here to let them know? Or what message is their spirit trying to deliver to their consciousness? To those who are here, who are part of the life path number 1, who have a destiny number of 1, what is their soul trying to get across, trying to tell them? Please and thank you. You have the 8 of Wands on this side, okay? So usually if it's on this side, the idea is like things are going to be peaceful, things are going to kind of play out the way we want them to play out. However, because there's always lightning and thunder, while things are still going to be, I think, mostly okay, you are going to face some fears, you're going to face some backlash, you're going to face some people who don't necessarily, or not, I shouldn't say people, energy that doesn't necessarily vibe with the path you're on. However, we have this Pegasus here, which tells me that you're going to get through it, you're going to get over it. Your soul might be very afraid, or trying to navigate this land of fear that most people tend to create for themselves. Your soul is like trying to get its way through this. It's trying to say, you know, listen, we have to go forward. Like, you're afraid, things are scary, things are different, not everybody is supporting you, but you know what? Screw them. Like, we have to go forward. Like, this is, I think your soul is kind of being called to do something. It's like, not usually you would get like the Judgment card for that, or the Justice card for that, but I feel that in this case your soul is just being called to try to solve a problem, or try to just fix something from your life, from your path, from your history. Like, there's something that your soul is trying to fix and break through this problem, so that you can see this light, so that you can realize how beneficial your path has been. And it's not telling you to like stray the path, it's just saying, you know, it's going to be bumpy and we have to fix these things, and it could be inner healing that you're looking for. You know, I actually want to pull another card as a clarifier. Please let me know more about this 8 of Wands on that side that we have here. Maybe what the problem is that they're trying to break through or trying to overcome here. Please share a little bit more. Please clarify this. Okay, so these just jumped out. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this situation you're facing, it might have to do with a partnership or a relationship. I do think it has to do with other people that you're involved in. And if it does have to do with a relationship, the struggles that you're dealing with are something that are negatively affecting your relationship, and you just kind of really have to work through these things. Okay, like maybe that means therapy, maybe that means just constant, consistent shadow work or checking in with yourself, but you do have to put in the effort to make this connection or this union work, to make this, even if this is just like a connection of minds, like, you know, business partnership, because with the coins, it often has to do with business or finances. So even if this is just like a melding of minds, working with someone, building some sort of life with someone, you have to put in some effort and focus less on the outcome that you're expecting and focus more on the actual work, the actual process of making these things happen. Because like I said, with the Eight of Wands, the path you're on, it's pretty, you're not really going to change it that much. It's just going to be very bumpy. You're going to be facing some opposition, and so you need to focus on the process of getting through that. You need to focus on the work that you need to do this, to connect. Also, because this is on the soul level, some of you out there might be coming into connection with a soulmate or a twin flame. You might be coming into connection with someone, like your soul might be calling out to a specific person. It might be actually looking to connect with someone specific. And if that's the case, then the connection's already happening. You just need to keep doing the work to make it more physical, to bring it into real being, okay? But this path isn't going to be that easy, and that's okay. That's just, you know, what your soul is telling us. Let's see what your heart is telling us, what is going on in your heart and mind, maybe your subconscious. For those ones out there who are here to receive this message, please let us know what is going on in their heart and mind, what their heart and mind or their subconscious is trying to tell them, what message it is trying to get across, trying to deliver to them. For this 2-week period of August 12th to August 26th. Oh. We had a jumper, so I'm going to put that there and then pull the full message. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords and 10 of Swords, okay? And 10 of Swords came out first, so I do think that this has to do with some sort of progression for you. Your mind is going from a place where maybe you've been very stressed out, maybe you've been dealing with arguments, there's just been a lot going on that hasn't necessarily worked for you, and that's coming to an end. Your heart, your mind, it's starting to say, it's saying, you know what, I no longer want to feel like I have to fight to be heard or understood. I no longer want to feel like I have to argue every time I have like one little problem. Like I don't, like there's been, I think, some issues, but this is coming to an end because 10 represents endings, okay? And maybe there's been some trouble in your communication, but you're moving into a new place where you're changing. You're just able to speak your mind. You're going to be able to, you know, just be clear on what you want to pursue, on who you want to be, on the things you want to share or understand. And it's possible, because this 10 jumped out, that you didn't have that for a while, that you weren't able to express yourself clearly or openly. And now, for whatever reason, you're moving into this kind of place of being where you're able to say, okay, well, this is actually what I believe, and this is actually how I feel, and this is actually, you know, just, this is my truth. You might be in a place where you're feeling vulnerable, too, because you're in this place where you're able to express your truth a little more, where you're able to say, these are my beliefs, these are my thoughts. When you do that, people are going to respond quite often. But you know what? You're sick of this. You're sick of the lack of communication. You're sick of arguments. You're sick of having to fight to be able to speak up, or fight for someone to listen to you, to hear you, and you're just ready to move on and be honest. And even though that may put you in a sort of vulnerable position emotionally, you're not going to hold yourself back this time, okay? I really think you're going to be a lot more vocal and a lot more honest with yourself and with others. So let's see what your physical energy is for this 2-week period of August 12th to August 26th. For those ones who are here to receive it, what is their physical, earthly energy? And this physical energy has to do with your relationships, your finances, your jobs, your home, your health. Could be your car, who knows? So, for those who are here to receive it, those ones who are here to receive this message for the 2-week period of August 12th to August 26th, what is their physical message? What is the physical energy that is surrounding them for this 2-week period? Please and thank you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So this next 2 weeks, they're going to be, most of your trouble is like within you and your soul. Like you're just struggling to speak up and go after what it is that you're trying to create, whatever this new idea is, whatever this change that's coming. And we have a lot of change here. We have something coming to an end. We have this 8 of Wands where you're moving towards some new endeavor with the Wheel of Fortunes. There's a lot of change coming for you. And like I said, for some of you, it could be a soul connection with another person. It could be a new idea, whatever it is. At this time, that connection may be bringing you a feeling of loneliness. Because it's not quite there yet. And you know, especially if this is like a twin flame thing, quite often we can kind of feel like we're going crazy and like no one understands us, no one gets us, and that could be what you're suffering with right now. But for your physical energy, I just feel that you're pretty much good. I mean, like anything can change, anything can happen. Really, it's up to how you decide to respond to things. It's up to how you decide to act and to behave, and whether or not you find healing in your soul. If you can find healing at that soul level and be able to like really focus on the process of that healing and of that growth that you're searching for and of the path that you're on, and you can be truthful and honest with yourself, then I don't see anything negative happening in your physical life. I think that's just going to be positive. Your relationships, your life in general, although I do feel this has more to do with your relationships or your ideas and how you interact with other people or how other people respond to who you are. Like I said, you may have been dealing with a lot of arguments. I think this is going to start to go very positive for you, even if some people pull away from you. I do think that your physical life is going to start to be a lot more positive for you, okay? So let's see what your love messages is. These are love messages from the universe. So it doesn't have to be romance. It usually is more just kind of what the universe's message is for you when they guide you in love. So what are your love messages? For the ones who are here to receive it, what is the love messages from the universe, from deity, from the divine? For this 2-week period, August 12th to August 26th, 2019, please and thank you. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Is that not beautiful? That's so beautiful. So what this is telling me is that whatever this new abnormal or out of the box idea, whatever this dream is that you're trying to go for, this belief, the universe is supporting you, okay? With love, they're saying, yeah, go after that dream. Go after that belief. This is what you deserve. This is what you've been working towards. This is what all this stuff that you've been dealing with in the past, all that drama, all that pain, all those arguments, it's been training you, it's been preparing you to pursue this new thing, okay? So that, I think, is really, really beautiful. Let's see what your final remarks are. If there's anything else that needs to be known, needs to be made clear or understood for the ones for this 2-week period of August 12th to August 26th. For those who are here to receive it, for those with a life path number of 1, what is our closing message for this 2-week period? From my higher self to theirs, thank you so much. Oh. So you have the 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to stop there. So there's something in your life that I think you need to drop. You're kind of doing a balancing act, but maybe you're just not sure of what to do, which path to follow. But whichever path you're considering most right now, I don't think it's the right one. You're either deceiving yourself or someone in this situation is deceiving you. Someone may be lying. Someone may be hiding things from you. It could be something that you're just not acknowledging to yourself. You're not being honest with yourself about. But I think if you're able to get over that and let go of whatever it is that you've been trying to juggle, you're going to realize just how lucky you are, for one, to escape this situation, to get away from this person or this whatever this dishonesty is, this suffering. You're going to find that just around the corner, just around the bend, there is so much abundance for you that you're not even going to be able to handle it all. You're going to want to give it away. You're going to want to share it. Just be careful of letting your ego get in the way. And be careful of anything that seems too good to be true, okay? So there is a lot of good coming to you, but because we have the Seven of Swords in here, something might be seeming too good to be true. Be very careful of letting your ego get in the way and blinding you to the reality of the situation, okay? I'm going to pull a couple more cards. But so far, I'm feeling some of you are going to be having a financial or a new, a windfall of some sort. It could be a new love. It could be someone that, like I said, your soul was calling out to and they're showing up. But again, be careful, because maybe they're not as perfect as they seem, or maybe they're not as good as you'd imagined them to be. But maybe they are, okay? We have this Ace of Cups. So someone's bringing you this Ace of Cups. So this positivity is coming. You do have to get over this idea. There may be, okay. So sorry. You might have two people or two offers coming in. One of them is not true. One of them is, it's deceiving you. It's leading you astray. One of them is going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you love. It's going to bring you this Ace of Cups, okay? And give it about 6 months before this fully comes through, or before you fully realize, or before you make a strict decision. Give yourself a little bit of time. But someone's bringing you this Ace of Cups. One of these two beings or energies or opportunities or people are bringing you an abundance of love, okay? Again, you cannot let your pride get in the way. Really try to be as logical as possible, or I shouldn't want to say logical, I should say practical. Really look at things on a practical level, and on a very, tap into your inner leader, tap into your inner control freak, your person who has to organize things and has to understand things. And because even though queens typically, in my mind, are a little bit more emotional than the more logical kings, I'm just feeling that right now your ego emotion might get in the way of you actually being able to receive this abundance and this ace energy that's being brought to you. And again, you're not necessarily seeing everything. Even when this opportunity comes up, even knowing that someone may be deceiving you, you're still, the truth is still unclear, okay? So it's your job to really suss out what's being offered to you, and what's real, what's not, what's more shiny, what's pyrite, fool's gold, and what is a true gem, okay? So I think you're going to need to take some time to go within, and you're also going to need to be truthful and open and honest about what you want and what you're looking for, and be as true to who you are as possible as you go through this, and as you either speak to the person or people, or think about the opportunities. And then at the end of the day, even, nothing is concrete. At the end of the day, you just kind of have to take a leap. If you truly, fully believe that this person is for you, or that this job, this opportunity, this new idea is what you need to pursue, and you've taken the time to really look at it and figure out what may not be as truthful, or what may be the wrong path of the two paths that you're being offered, at the end of the day, you still are going to have to take that leap of faith to really see what the outcome is going to be. Because right now, I don't think the outcome is fully clear. Right now, it's all about your choices, and being able to take the time to do your research and do your due diligence to make the right choice. But at the end of the day, it's still a leap of faith. You still have to do something that may be a little bit scary to you, okay? Well, that is your reading number ones for this 2-week period. Thank you so very much for being here. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe and click like and leave a comment, because comments let YouTube know that these videos matter to people. Comments actually work better than just liking and sharing. So leave a comment, anything you want. Just let me know how your 2 weeks have gone, even at the end of this period. Let me know how things played out, what this new idea that's coming for you, what this new connection might be, and how you figured your way through this and made the right choice, or which choice you're considering most, or what's going on with you. Like, I just want to chat with you, so let me know that. Check out the Monday reading for August 12th. That will be available just before the life path numbers are. That should be available Monday night, depending on when you're watching this, so check that out. And I'll see you next time. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Remember always that I love you. Bye!